Have you ever wondered why guys find certain girls more attractive than others? Men usually have a hard time describing what has such a strong impact on them and what makes women so desirable. Furthermore, a man may not be able to identify exactly what it is in a woman that he finds attractive. Rather, he simply recognizes what is attractive when he sees it or feels it. Also, keep in mind that one man's perspective does not always reflect the views of the majority of men. Being beautiful on the outside is certainly important, but it is not the only thing. Not to mention that defining what is beautiful for someone is definitely impossible, since beauty is relative, and every person perceives beauty in a different way. Men are just as much drawn to women because of their personality, traits, and values. At the end of the day, it takes a lot more than just being attractive to impress guys. Keep watching and find out which types of women are absolutely irresistible for men. The fearless. Most men are naturally drawn to women who are not afraid to openly speak out for themselves. These type of women aren't easily influenced. They have their own point of view about things and they are standing behind it. They have strong arguments and they are not scared of any confrontation. Their willingness to face any uncomfortable situation is something that impresses guys a lot. If you try being just a little more brave, you will be amazed at how many men will develop a crush on you. Of course, if you're a shy type, there is nothing wrong with that either. Some men are actually drawn more to shy girls. The mother figure. Many guys will stick to this type of women as long as she is a committed partner who does romantic things and takes care of him all the time. He loves the fact that she can look after him when he's sick, making him a hot tea and caressing him until he falls asleep. She would ask if he's hungry and she would cook something for him. If he's in a bad mood, she would cheer him up or distract him from feeling down. Many guys want to be looked after and believe that the person they've chosen to spend their lives with is just as concerned about them as they are. This is because it simply feels wonderful to be looked after. I think it's pretty obvious why guys tend to be drawn toward women like this. The feminine. Let's be honest, guys find feminine girls irresistible. Sure, they may be annoyed by the amount of time she spends doing her hair or putting on lotion before going somewhere. They may believe she spends far too much time worrying about her appearance and deciding what to wear, but in the end, most males are drawn to a female who takes care of herself and gives a lot of importance to her appearance. After all, how could they not be? When a feminine lady is also submissive and innocent, she is the type of girl that males fall in love with. There is no doubt about a man's desire to care for and protect this type of woman. This pattern goes way back in time and it's related to their primitive instincts, and it surely plays a role nowadays as well. The natural. While probably no man would ever say that a woman who wears makeup is unattractive, it is definitely possible to use too much of it, which gives off an unnatural and, in some cases, fake reflection of a person's appearance. The truth is that many men prefer a woman who is confident and likes to have a completely natural look. This is why the majority of guys tells girls that they look beautiful when they wake up in the morning. A lot of guys like it when a girl has nothing on her face because it allows them to see her true beauty without any cover. A lot of girls would disagree with this, but you can make men fall in love with you even if you're all about the natural look and you acknowledge that you can look just as good without a ton of makeup on your face. And this has a huge benefit too, because let's face it, getting ready for a date can be frustrating and time-consuming. The funny. Just as much as girls like to be entertained, men can also appreciate women with good humor. A man loves to be surrounded by a witty girl who can make him laugh all the time because it's the best possible feeling. For them, it's also important that she understands and enjoys his jokes and appreciates his humor. This is especially true if he's a natural entertainer as well, and you can be almost certain that it will only be a matter of time before he falls in love with someone who is as funny as he is. The careless. This is the type of girl that a lot of women aspire to be. This is one of the hottest women types in guys' eyes. This type of woman is laid back and she doesn't really care what others think about her. She's cool and relaxed in any situation. She doesn't care about her appearance and yet she is still undeniably gorgeous, but not in a flashy way. She wears her hair in a ponytail most of the time because she didn't even bother with fancy hairstyles and she's more comfortable in a pair of sweatpants and a sweatshirt than anything else. She manages to drive men insane without even trying. The extrovert. The majority of guys prefer girls who spread positive energy by being extroverted and fun. A woman who enjoys meeting and connecting with others, likes attending events, and has her life in order. This girl is well known for talking to random strangers and making friends easily. She's always attending parties and activities, yet she appears to have her life in order. This girl is well known for not being afraid to get out of her comfort zone. Overall, as you can see, men are attracted to women with different qualities and traits. At the end of the day, our needs are not so much different than the opposite genders. A guy's attention can be caught easily with looks, but they are looking for so much more than that. They want to be with a person who they can share similar visions and values with, yet they like to be challenged by someone with a different perspective. They also want to feel respected, valued and cared for, and not taken for granted. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like on it and consider subscribing.